Hey guys, my name's Angie K, and I am so excited to be here with Solo Stove. At the end of this acoustic sessions, we're actually going to be giving away this incredible limited edition Solo Stove Jericho guitar that I'm playing on right now. So if you want to win this guitar, make sure you check out the link in bio. But I'm excited to be sharing some songs with you guys that I wrote kind of the old school way, just me and an acoustic guitar and something to say. This first one is one of the first ones I ever wrote. It's called Let It Ride. You gotta let it fade, you gotta let it slow, you gotta let that song that you've been holding in go. You gotta let your time slide on by into the sway of the changing tide. You gotta let it every morning, wake up and it's 9 to 5. I'm sweating hard just to stay alive, throwing pennies in a jar toward a better life. I got all these voices in my head, but I'll never be good enough for them tonight. I'm gonna listen to mine instead, 'cause I got my voice over my guitar, sitting on the back of my car, feeling small and staring at the stars. Oh, I'ma let it fade, oh, I'ma let it slow. Gonna let that song that I've been holding in, and I'm gonna let it all go. Gonna let my time slide on by into the sway of the changing tide. Ooh, I'm gonna let it ride on. The sun's going down, but my soul is lifted. I'm living life like I've never lived. It feels good. That's it, that's all. It feels good. The sky's getting dark, but light shines through. I pray someday you'll feel it too. It feels good. That's it, that's all. It feels good. 'Cause I got my voice over my guitar, sitting on the back of my car, feeling small and staring at the stars. Oh, I'ma let it fade, I'ma let it slow. Gonna let that song that I've been holding in, and I'm gonna let it all go. Gonna let my time slide on by into the sway of the changing tide. Ooh, I'm gonna let it ride on. I'm gonna let it ride. I love the way this guitar sounds. I just actually got this sent to me by an amazing company called Jericho. They hand make these guitars, which is pretty cool. But yeah, one of a kind solo. I'm actually gonna be a little sad to see this go. But like I said, if you want to win this very same guitar, just check the link in bio. I'm so excited they wanted to do this. When they called me and they're like, "We just want you to sing your original music." It's such a gift that Solo Stove is a company that wants to support the arts in that way. Let's see. I think this next song that I want to play for you, this one isn't on any kind of records. This is an exclusive for Solo Stove. It's called Brand New Chevy. And I wrote it about my parents, and I feel like there's an age you get to where like you realize you were just way too mean to your parents when you were a teenager. And I feel like I got to that age, and I look back and I just felt this immense amount of gratitude for my parents and the way they raised me and my 4 sisters. And yeah, this is just for you guys, for the Solo Stove sessions. It's called Brand New Chevy. Well, I bet her feet are aching, and I bet his hands are tied. I watch her count her dollars, and I watch him rub his eyes. As long as I have known them, they've never once complained. Raised me and all my sisters to believe in simple things. my mama up in diamonds, hand my dad the keys to a brand new Chevrolet. Well, early Sunday morning, they take us all to church. Then we sit around the table, cut every coupon from that book. Well, I'd huff and puff and wine, I've never had enough. Never seemed to cross my mind what they were giving up. Oh, but I'm gonna make it on the radio one day. Gonna dress my mama up in diamonds, hand my dad the keys to a brand new Chevrolet. Well, it's been 7 years now, oh, since I left my home. It's been a long and winding road, but every time I start to feel alone, I think back and remember the love they surrendered, and I can just picture my mom dressed up in diamonds, riding shotgun in my dad's new Chevrolet. Oh, and I'm gonna make it on the radio one day. Gonna dress my mama up in diamonds, hand my dad the keys to a brand new Chevrolet. So since we're kind of on this train of songs that I don't play super often that are a little bit deeper, this next one's called Something Different. And what I call my big break in my career wasn't The Voice, and it wasn't like, you know, moving to Nashville and getting to work with Jake Owen. It was actually way before that. And it was when I got my first full-time job playing music. And I got to play on cruise ships, which was so cool because I had just turned 21. And of course, around that time, I ended up meeting a girl that I am still with. We've been together now for 8 years, but it took us a while to start dating, but I had first met her while I was working on cruise ships. And this is one of the first love songs I ever wrote, and it's called Something Different. I broke her heart for the first time. I broke her heart for the sake of mine. Swore I'd never let another pull me in so tight. No love or promises, I can pick up my highs in the moment. I don't need forever if I can find tonight. And like a crash of color on a cold gray sky, I felt her heart break into mine. And she feels like something different. Swollen, her smile's like gravity, I lean forward. But time moves on and I sink in, a free fall into the warmth of her skin. Such a beautiful moment, such an innocent sin. I've never known what it means to be perfect, but if this is wrong, it feels perfectly worth it. Don't need a fight, wanna hold her hand. And she feels like something different, and I'm dying to figure this out. I feel her pull me in, my heart feels swollen. Her smile's like gravity, I lean forward. 'Cause she like something different, It's so much fun going back in time and playing you guys some of these songs. Let's see, let's move a little bit forward. So that same girl ended up meeting on the cruise ship. We started dating, and she lived in California, and I obviously needed to be in Nashville for my job. And it's a little hard to move somebody that lives by the coast to a landlocked state. And so I obviously had to stack the odds the best I could, and I wrote a song called Leave California, and it worked, and we now both live in Nashville with our little dog, Cowboy Max. He's a little Boston Terrier. And I think this is, Cass, this is probably your favorite song that I have out there. You always want this one. Actually, can you hand me, this is not California, I need my jacket. I'm getting a little chilly in Tennessee. You want to give the camera a wave? Cass is my friend and also doubles as my tour manager, so you might see him on the road with me sometimes. All right, here we go. Your favorite song, Cass, Leave California. Leave California, run away with me to Tennessee. I know that you love the water, yeah. We could find us a place on Percy Breeze. Hey, I'm just waiting on you. Leave California. And I know it's hard to give it all to a girl like me, playing guitar just to make ends meet. I ain't got much, but I got this dream. I got a tank full of gasoline and a shotgun seat. So leave California, run away with me to Tennessee. I know that you love the water, yeah. We can find us a place on Percy Breeze. Yeah, I'm just waiting on you. Leave California. You could be the star of every line of every song I write. Someday we'll hear them on the radio dial. Under the lights upon this stage, you're still the only thing I crave. So baby, I'll wait for you to leave California. Oh yeah. Ooh, well, I'm addicted to your power. Nothing makes sense without you. I can get so emotional when I think about your body lying here beside me, just like I always want you to be. The only thing you have to do is leave. Ooh, leave California. Run away with me. I know that you love the water. We can find us a place on Percy Breeze. Hey, I'm just waiting on you. Leave California. Ooh, leave California. All right, before I sing this next one, I just want to remind you guys that you can win this guitar, not just a guitar that looks like this, but this actual guitar that I'm playing right now. It is brand new, and it is a Jericho handmade guitar, limited edition solo stove. So it literally says solo stove. The solo stove emblems are on it, and there's only a few of these that exist, and I want to give this one to you. So make sure you enter your email, and yeah, if you're near Nashville too, I might actually hand deliver it and play it around a brand new solo stove for you. Let's see, you know, I got some of my friends back behind the camera. Let's see what they want to hear. Noelle, what do you want to hear? Oh, that was fast. Okay, we'll do some Laredo for you. This is actually loosely based off of the story of my great-grandparents. But yeah, it's one of my favorites actually. Many years ago, in the town of Laredo at an old rodeo. A young vaquero from Colorado met a girl from Mexico. She was the daughter of a humble ranchero, and he couldn't keep his eyes off of her. He didn't know much Spanish, just enough to tip his hat and lead her to the floor. And they danced under the light of a Texas moon. Luna llena sin palabras de amor. In his arms she found something true, as they were speaking with their eyes, swaying to the rhythm of a beautiful unspoken touch. They let go. Love is in Laredo. In the morning he will rise, saddle up and say goodbye, but they know love is in Laredo. Many suns have set over the horizon since she last saw his silhouette. She tried to push his love out of her mind. Sometimes the heart won't forget. He spent the summer moving cattle in the Rockies, working his hands to the bone. He saved every penny till he had just enough to make his way back to her door. And they danced under the light of a Texas moon. Luna llena sin palabras de amor. In his arms she found something true, as they were speaking with their eyes, swaying to the rhythm of a beautiful unspoken touch. They let go. Love is in Laredo. In the morning he will rise, saddle up and say goodbye, but they know love is in Laredo. 30 years later, their granddaughter saddles up for her first rodeo. They tell her the story of when a young vaquero met a girl from Mexico, and how they danced under the light of a Texas moon. Luna llena sin palabras de amor. In his arms she found something true, as they were speaking with their eyes, swaying to the rhythm of a beautiful unspoken touch. They let go. Love is in Laredo. In the morning he will rise, saddle up and say goodbye, but they know love is in Laredo. Oh. Ah, man, I love playing that song. I really do. Let's see, for the I think I have time for one more. I think I'm gonna do one from the next record. This is called Red Dirt on Mars, and it was kind of like, I feel like I always need that one song that like is like, oh, this, I see the project now. I see the whole album, and it's kind of like the anchor point to the next phase, you know. And this song kind of did that for me. It was just kind of like this grounding and honesty that kind of opened the doors to flood all the things that came out for the next record. But yeah, it's called Red Dirt on Mars. Went out to a field off of Highway 9. Opened the bottle and cursed out the sun. Stayed till the tears came and shined like the stars. Oh, I wanna forget forget her, but I can't get that far. Yeah, this small town in Georgia's all I've ever known. The dust and the mud and the blood and the bones. Where's a cowgirl to go to burn the brand off her heart? Well, that man on the moon says there's red dirt on Mars. Well, that bottle turned empty and so did my mind. Yeah, gravity left me and blurred all the lines. There ain't nobody like her down here on earth. Yeah, so take me away to a place that don't hurt. Yeah, this small town in Georgia's all I've ever known. The dust and the mud and the blood and the bones. Where's a cowgirl to go to burn the brand off her heart? Well, that man on the moon says there's red dirt on Mars. She had all my soul. There's no going home now that she's gone. How to move on. Yeah, this small town in Georgia's all I've ever known. The dust and the mud and the blood and the bones. Where's the cowgirl to go to burn the brand off her heart? Well, that man on the moon says there's red dirt on Mars. Yeah, that man on the moon says there's red dirt on Mars. Oh man, I don't want it to be the last song. I'm having so much fun. I'll tell you, some of my favorite memories of all time has always been just sitting around the fire with friends, and somebody always pulls out a guitar. And you know what? Cass, you want to if you throw another log or two on this fire, we'll do one more just for fun before I see you guys go. Just for fun. This is probably, when people ask me what's your favorite song, they don't expect me to sing this one, but it really, I love this song because I feel like there's so many things in life that get in the way of it, but truly the greatest gift we can give each other is our time. And that's what building a fire is about. That's what playing music is about. And that's why I'm so grateful for Solo Stove for sponsoring this, for supporting an independent artist's music, and giving away this beautiful guitar to one of you guys watching this. So we'll sing this one. We'll sing this one all along. We'll all sing this one together and close it out. Yeah. Here we go. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. Whoa, I won't be afraid, no, I won't be afraid, just as long as you stand by me. Oh, darling, darling, stand by me. Whoa, stand by me. Ooh, won't you stand by me? If the sky we look upon, if it should crumble and fall, and the mountains should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. Oh, darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand you're in your car. Maybe you're just watching this on YouTube. Maybe you're scrolling on your phone. But I want you to move your body and just sing this last chorus with me. Here we go. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Woo, stand by me, yeah. Stand by me. I think that's a wrap. Oh, I love that song so freaking much. Okay, I think my friends are ready to sit around the fire now and crack open some coolers, and we're gonna get to our own little party. So if you wanna throw your own shindig with a solo stove and a brand spanking new epic solo stove edition Jericho guitar for free, make sure you enter the link in bio. That's it for me, guys, but if you wanna follow along, my name's Angie K from Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you again, Solo Stove, for bringing the party.